I love it when we come into provision tactics, interference, position, location, channel line center, anything that activation core line conditions. I just finished doing live. It's amazing how you go from one time vortex to another connections to all levels of this computer line center. So today, obviously know what's happening, right? You guys in calculation of its conditions of its male ego. The center line center position location is going to change the intelligence locations, which means that the atom line center in its position location turns its system locations, right, to ATOM. In six line interference, Eve has to see all levels of no more reflection of Adam and see Adam for who he really is, the real formation to its position of its intelligence. It all signals locations to the physical line, the metaphysical line, the metaphysical line, the spiritual line, the emotional line, and everything through the psychological connections. That is the most powerful through its direction of time. Space recognition to its connection. Force reckons everything through digital line system to its calculations. The magnetic channel, the magnetic fields, the magnetic highway of its information system calculates and modifies all levels of space-time travel. The electron and position location is its E central. The connections all level is its atom central. You put that together, you get an atom rotation to position. It's amazing how you calculate this to line conditions. Everybody is going to come into full formation to its ecosystem, energy to its collaboration and communication operation. All right. It's very powerful how we come into this time position. So 5 to minutes, we'll get started. So I got the structure set up in position. Okay. It's going to be simplified, but it's going to be a little bit difficult because we're going to back freeze C line center locations. A freeze makes them time center. So it's going to change the XYZ to highline center to higher formations of lights, communication cycles. It's going to reverse the graph interference position locations to its channel of atom, ATOM, is going to go in calculation modification. Center line position 2 is center position, which is all calculations, right? Surfacing to destroying all levels of its male ego. The masculinity line center is coming into the male female of its ecosystem. Collaboration and its communication to its operation is going to open up all channels to the universal of its law, of its avatar. Right? It's amazing, amazing when you come into that transformation at all levels. Mutation to connection line center, anything through integration to its system locations. It's incredible force when you come into that. Parallels or anything through paradox or paradigm shifts or anything in calculation modifies all levels of you through its avatar connections. It's mostly understanding these because you are positions of Adam and Eve. The centralized system has never been in that position until now, right? Making history at all levels, okay, is spinning a dime across the table, seeing if it's still going to spin in high position location. It levitates in high line conditions. Once it understands space line center, it travels through space-time condition. So, how's everybody doing so far? Yes, no more male ego. Just coming into collaboration, the male and the female of the ecosystem. So, please keep comments after class. This is very, very powerful space-time proceeding. All right, let's see. Tina, how's it going? Lotus, thanks for the weather communication program setting. Arlene, how you doing? Kitty Cat, how's it going? Music. Janet, John, Ellen, Sweetest, Flowers, Brandu. Yes, I know everybody's waiting. I can see it. Some review how we're all connected to each other because we're always protecting each other every single day. And that's what it's all about. It's about the survival of you and others and how you protect yourself through light. It's the most important thing, right? I got your back. I got your 6. You know, that's a Trinity stand. You come in that position. So, all right. Terry, RJ, how's it going? So please retract from all information systems, especially when you're going into your calculations of communications to yourself, right? Just really focus on what's happening with you. Don't try to understand the calculations because it's too confusing to its anomaly. It's extremely hard if you understand refractors communication, factoring line center, manufacturing connections, division line centers, off system location, Trojans, computer oppositions to its calculation. It's really, really complicated stuff. But if you focus on your avatar and when you start remembering these things, everything in space and time will come into your provisions to its division. The acting cycle to its calculations will put you in a higher level of space-time connection. All right, of understanding. Steph, how's it going? Veronica, Lauren, Sharon, Nikki, Barbara, V-Man. It's starting now. Usually it starts at 10:30, but we don't get on until around 10:45. I get everybody in 15 minutes before we start. April, Ella, okay, Taryn, how's it going? Catherine, Brandu, okay, let's see here. Amber. All right, this is great. It's fantastic to see everybody. Okay, ground balance is ready. Weather's balance is new galaxy in position. She's already got her number sequence and location. That's great. It's fantastic to see these things too. All levels of travel, especially when you come to that conditions. Lowell, how you doing? Stay in your own freedom, stay in your own sovereignty, stay in your hardline center. If you go to school more, you get a true understanding of how to travel, right? Through general space and general time. The reason why you travel through my space and time, because it's extremely real, because you're not aware of these things, because you've never been through the travel of time position of AI. Now, when you go to school more, you open up more cycles of you inside through space and time. You start getting into your own creation of remembering where you are in solar direction. This option always informs. You start off your dream sequence, which is no longer in position. Your all levels of your visionaries coming back in its position. All right. So it's coming into your creation to its creating your space that's inside you, and time frequencies of code to clocking. All right. Okay, let's see here. Yvette, Paladin. All right. It's great to see everybody. All right, so for all the new viewers, I set up codes for everybody, and it's very important to understand where the codes come from. They come from your binaries. So just imagine you got all positions, let's say 45,000 angles. Now, those 45,000 angles are positioned to your geometry line center. That's all positioned to you through operation. Now, I don't expect you to understand this, but what I do expect for you is to understand why you're here, is to remember who you are and who you become. That's the most powerful thing that you come into that resonation line center position to its calculations. All right. All right. So I set up the structure line center, the observation to position, new viewers in high line center, the go through the energy line bubble, communication data, force position line conditions, calculation all levels. 0.1111.01, track interference, mind telepathy interference, position locations. Put them in the outline center scene in position line conditions. All right. Calculation all levels. Echo Zulu 1, Ziva, cross line center, Zip Zane in position line conditions. Operation 2 go, connection line center. GFL position the rebellion. Code line center position location. Mirror resolution line center. Take all reflection line center positions of all male ego position line conditions. Humanity line center to all country line center conditions, all positions. Internet position like energy grids, central grids, power grids. Activation line centers. Computer operation position locations. Trojans. Virus line center positions, off signal locations to its conditions. Initiate 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In positions, 40 minutes, have fun, position location to its conditions. Structure line center, mirror resolution pattern, open all position line conditions. Get in E position only in calculations to understand what's going on with the calculation. Eve is going to see now positions of Adam, of no reflection, of no ego, but only in position of what she sees is its Adam rotation of himself. The shadow of its resistance is no longer in channel in position to its connections. All right. See it through structure line center. Understand all dimensional door line centers. 1 million door line center, 2 million door line center, 3 position line conditions. All positions to high line center rotation interference. Back line center, V line center rotation interference. Rotation to an atom line center position location. Mirror resolution core line centers. 24,000 round position of box line center of the sun graph interference position of the moon. Audio line center positions, okay, structures, communications to its moon struct, highlight center, moonbeam, interference position locations. No more mirror resolution patterns on communications of all levels of Adam. Adam comes in sequence line center in position location. This is Eve, this is Adam. They're going to sequence in position to direction line conditions, balance communication high line center. This will release all male ego line center position and give you a track line center to the avatar of a new beginning, to a new dimensional setting, to new high rise position to its locations of male and female aspects of calculations on all level of dimensional timeline center and the central position location of its future position, which is its now and its conditions. All right. So I'm going to center off position my telepathy to all levels of Eve in position of Adam line conditions. So we go into calculations of the sun position, right? 1, 2, 3. This is position of Eve in position location. All right, here we go. In position 2 calculations. Hold on. High rise in line center position locations. Bring in interact line center. Open up all level dimensional line rotation center. Sun in position locations, calculation modifications. In rotation, they're merging into high line rotation. All right, allocate time sequence in position line centers. 12 structural location, DNA track, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 line center position line conditions, all position kill. Starlight position locations, northwest, south, and east. Triangle line interference position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 line center positions, okay? In high line center, cross signal locations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In position location to its connections. High position locations, high line center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 line center. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Starlight center in position locations, merging in position location into 12 line center position location. Okay, coming into all levels of a whole new line center of a new atom rotation of Adam and Eve location. In positions, you allocate time system. All right, 40 minutes, have fun. All right, code signals are set up through the GFLs and everything they're valuing. You got your sequence locations, you got your 24 hours, your 48 and 72 window. Your graph line center is instruction line center. It's given to all levels of GFL and the rebellion. Okay. Center off position location, go. There you go. You see the triangle? See what I created? That's a new triangle line center. That's the new position locations, guys. A 369 platform at 24 sequence location. Hooah! Woo! Be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. All right, you definitely need your water for that. All right, so where we are through signals. Okay. All right. To understand the sequence interference position and location is no longer in the 12 cycles. It's in the 24 line center. But the thing is, the problem is with Eve, as she's been always seeing Adam in a reflection of a shadow. That's a true resonance pattern when it comes into the male ego of its masculinity inner system location. It's the indifference to its position, which is its ignorance. You know that saying, ignorance is bliss? Well, That's the true understanding. You come into calculations of levels, the orbits, or anything. Millennium status to quo, communication of status, the static wire interference position to calculations. It's all about misinterruption to position line connections, mistrusting the collaboration centers. Trust factor is everything through position, especially when you come into twin flames. Portal defense position location of tunnel line center connections. But Adam and Eve have to see each other no longer in reflection. As of today, everything is going to come into a new sequence, new time, new computer, a space, in the fifth dimensional realm of calculation modifications of its system, which is on a new species line of its avatar, of its ecosystem. So, all right, let's see where we are here. Yeah. Stay clean. Yeah. Strong. Take it easy on yourself. Do nothing. Doubt yourself. Very good. Thank you, Heather. Vortex mission today. Hang tight. Yep. Feeling so much right now. Yep, you are, John. And conditions. I'm going with the flow. Very good. Taryn. Feeling as the codes of vortex, my third eye and crown. Yep, exactly what's happening in position locations. Remember, you're coming into your calculations of the male aspects of position locations of the female. Male is feeling it just as much as the female is just feeling it as much as the male. So if you're a male, your position location is interlining its positions back into all levels of the male position and the female position of its hemispheres. That's the calculations that we all have to come into. The high line center position has always been on the right track line center position locations, right? That's a true understanding to its resonance pattern, communication off system. That's a calculation of misinterruption. Okay, confusing two line system locations, guys. Too much in one line center in opposition to three-dimensional realm. It can't exist. It's just on the male position. It has to have the male and female of its activation, right? So you're feeling a lot. Yeah, exactly. 3 out of 10 in position. Yeah. Recalculating all levels of digital line center digital frames there, remember? Yeah. Coming in 3, coming into position of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Reverse line centers back into 2 and a 1. Calculation all levels digital frames 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in position line conditions. So it tracks its interference to its program. Okay, 10 is orange now. Yep. Light codes and rainbow codes for new rotation ready. Excellent windmill. Vortex sequence in pursuit. Very good. Rooted ground, chakras aligned, centered, balanced, flex capacitor, sun, moon, Orion's belt, Merkaba booted, plasma webbed, crystal grid. 24 clocks, eye circles, eye engage. Wow. Yeah. B-Man, how you doing? Connect that system locations. Connect to that system line center. That's great to see that, the position. All through information system locations. Setting frequencies, boosted team with harmonic codes. Diagonal of when is set. Very good. I feel the energy line centers in position locations there, Ellen. Make sure you mutate the line center to Adam and Eve. They're in communication all line system location. Ad is in position of the blue plasma, and Eve is position of the red plasma. Make sure you allocate time position location to geometric line center and the clocking line center location to its point system. Okay, April, I feel like he's talking in a different language. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing, April. This is all universal language of change in position of space-time to its Adam and Eve. Core line center position location is all levels of division of balance, guys. All right. Got you in place. Very good. Excellent turn. Let me know. Ready for the codes. I see 2 figures, man and a woman. Stand in the shadow, and the mirror is breaking. Yep, exactly that condition rotation. Coming in the winds, new viewers, please don't comment. Thank you. Giving each other flowers in the 3rd frame. Very good. Our line center, all portals closed. Overwatch, engage. Yep, excellent. New waves. Please write down any questions. Yeah, and do that after class. That's the most important. You guys are doing a really, really good job today. Fantastic. Checking all debris, guys. Just be careful. A lot of movement today. Exactly. Breaking free from all levels, right? Mirror resolutions, cracking surface, and visifications. A high-level channel of Adam has to reach all levels of Eve. Eve has to reach all levels of Adam. That's the calculation modification. It's never been in position. It's never had the center position locations of the male and the female aspects of humanity. Now that's coming back in traction of today to its system. So, seeing mirror effect immediately as the mirrors are being pulled down, a connecting beam made between male and female. Plasma in the nose. Adam is casting off shells of armor, one or the other, stripping down to true self, energy from each position across locations. Exactly. Connecting all systems. Two figures standing in a plasma reflected puddle with a reflection of radiation outward. Yeah. You have to understand why Eve is always seeing the shadow, okay, of Adam. Because there's no clarity, there's no vision. And that's the trap position location when it comes into its veil. The activation system opens up all clarity visions out of your dreams, which is no longer in position. You come into visual cortex of its calculation. All right. Seeing the codes of harmony, love, frequency, coding, and data, DNA, yeah, mirror, position, beautiful, Jenny, haha, that's the star. He's getting a big push. Codes are swirling around. Good. Mirror shattered. Pieces again compressed into crystals. Space filled with new understanding of oneness, love, and compassion. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. I'm glad you connected that system. Excellent. It's great that I upgrade to that line connections. I see the clocks. Yep. Wow, this is really beautiful. It is beautiful. And it's changing all levels of view. Connections there. Everybody's changing their position locations to that connections. Double helix is so fresh. It's so clean. Separation from yin and yang, and now coming into one balance of a beautiful song, harmonious frequencies again as it was in the beginning. Yeah, mirrors are red now for the flash of orange, placing sonar panels of reflection, breathing, holding yin and yang. Jill, I see the double helix, very good. Vortexing on teams, trauma, all red dots collecting from team systems rebooting, seeing them looking through a window rather than a mirror. That's exactly what you come into, which is no longer reflection, right? Outside is outside now. Yeah. So we're all in position of perception of what we see from inside, no longer outside conditions. So that's the position what Eve was seeing. Eve was seeing Adam as the outline center, wasn't seeing position location of what he is from inside of the heart central. The heart central is his activation to its core. It recognizes all levels of position to its relation. Friendship, relation of partnership of the magnetic fields and an electron to its magnetic channel is position location to its atom system. All right. Okay, its side is its side. New perspective. I'm understanding. Very good. Amber. Seeing all the bright green codes all merging around them to create a veil protection around and changing to bright purple. Placing the sonar signals in new locations. Very good, Terry. As I get confirmation, mother sending just a gust of wind, saying congratulations. 6 blue dots. Setting up newborn star. Oh, thanks, guys. I feel it now. So basically, you're basically fixing me. You're harmonizing me now. Adam and Eve are coming into Adam fully and completely now, which is amazing too, because no humanity line center is going to be in position location of off surface of its projection. The projection to its line condition is now from the inner line center to its heart system, right? In position location of a new heart reactor division. So, yeah, new timelines laying out finally. Yeah, sonar with heart overheating, reflection melting into plasma with reflection collapse. Yeah, energy bubbles flowing purple, blue, heart line flowing the water across the structures. Excellent, very good. Vortex is setting up. Yep. Okay, new Orion's belt. Cool. Yep. Red plasma coming in. Thanks, General. You're welcome, Ellen. Let's see. I feel a lot of pressure on the front of my head. Yeah, you will be, man, because it's your first time in position to connection. So you're trying to understand your avatar, but your avatar doesn't understand space of you. Until you keep going to school, you're in that conditions. That's the most important thing, right? All right, harnessing mothers and frequency for a massive spin, atom line center, breaking away all ego system. Red and blue, cross signals to its location connections. All right, merging to purples. Okay, they are now dancing, slowly flowing. The same thing with yin and yang, right? Dancing, flowing, how they come together, coming into that flow, right? So sun orange is working on shining Haru. Lotus is blasting and creating the music with me. He is very powerful. Heart expansion. Wow. Big waves of energy coming. Yep. Love you. Oh, thank you very much, Amber. Yeah. They're dancing and joining beat. Yeah. You guys are in position already through calculations. You know exactly what you're doing through your provisions, especially when you come in your journeys and missions, which are more real with that conditions, right? Because you are the rebellion and the GFLs. All the new viewers are basically coming into more of their avatar of understanding. But your proactive cycles have now changed. No humanity is in surface position of outline center. Communication to perceptions to projection is all levels at inside position. Congratulations. It's amazing, yes. Breathe, people, breathe. That's the most important thing. Please don't forget to drink your water. That is a major, major connection to the system. Harness with the leg grids down. Yeah. Whoa, water is gold. Waves are beautiful coming above the horizon. Water is beautiful. Breathe though. Yeah. So new codes, messaging going out, heartline center, merge with violent flame. That's exactly what it is. It's revolving fully to the whole of the positional to its connections, guys. Right? How you basically change these things all through color. Right? It's all connections of the birthline center of all position locations, of Adam and Eve and their relation, their friendship, their love for each other, the unified system, the activation core system, the cosmos, right? The connection to them is the extreme important system. What they need to do is bring everything back to a new species line of humanity system. All right. So it's incredible what we just finished doing and how you bring things all together. See? It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. It's a blast. Yeah. This opens up more for you guys because now the women have the male and the men have positions of calculations to their male. And this is the true understanding is that your male is its position to its intelligence, but the track line centers are way off calculation, right? It interforces its line center to its integration to its connection of all digital framing, digital clocking, or anything connections. True understanding coming into the true resonance of you is position of light track locations of the sun, and your program setting is in a new rotation of a moonbeam connections, data processing locations of all levels of the operating system. It high channels all levels of you through its Adam and Eve sequence. So it's important you understand what's happening with you through its new division. We're all calculated. We're all in that division location of its ecosystem. All right. So here's the globe. We're ready for the next sequence there. Yeah. I know we got the high line center position, energy grids, power grids, central grids, controlling line center position locations. But the male and the female aspects is in the center operation. No more reflection, no more illusion. It's all positioned to the inner line center connection. So, thumbs up. Yep. It's incredible what just finished happening. Is back phrasing here. I love how you guys are going through your transformation and communications all through your systems of telepathy. Sliding with 5 of 5 S is purple, doing Z, red dot dot, green. Yep, that's the calculation, logics. This is happening. Tornadoes, alarms are going off. Exactly what you're feeling is everything that is happening. So we're in a whole new revelation of time sequence, of space revelation. So, yeah, breathe. Please breathe. Yeah, drummer beats. Yeah, exactly. Coming into that connection. Yeah, chills. Yeah. Yeah, gorgeous flow. Excellent. The water is glowing globally and through space. Yeah, so it changes everything. It just, what it is the thing is that you have to understand when you come into the future, everything is already done, which means that they're all levels of the atmospheres are all in position. The male and the female already in position. But you're in the current line connections now, really understanding how important it is to get everything in sequence to time position of balance. The male and the female aspects of humanity is now in balance with each other. Okay. So, any questions or comments? You can go to my TikTok. I'll be headed in there now. All right. No class in the afternoon. No class tomorrow because I'm off. It's Sunday. We will resume Monday. Now, Monday is going to be really exciting. We're going to get into mind telepathy communications. We connect to the games. Airline center position of structural locations, diagram interference. We're going to go to vortex of shapes in position locations. That connections. I have to get you guys in symbols. I'm going to send you charge line centers of shape locations to you through shape positions. You have to let me know what you see through track system locations. One telepathy to another position. Adios.